Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? I hope you're good. In this recipe we'll be making butter popcorn. This popcorn should be ready in minutes. First, I'll put on the heat. I'm using a heavy pot for this recipe because we need a pot that can retain heat. And next, I'll add in the butter. This butter might look much, but when we are through with this recipe, the popcorn will absorb it all. It gives it that buttery taste. Now we'll melt in this butter. I'm using salted butter, so I don't need to add in any salt. You might need to add in just a half teaspoon of salt to yours. Now I'll come in with the popcorn corn. Not every corn will pop. When you get to the shops, ask them for the corn for popcorn. And I'll mix this in to mix well with the butter. And I'll cover this. Because this is a heavy pot, it will take about 5 minutes to really heat up. And I'll just open it to show you guys how it looks like. The butter is already frying the corn. So this will start popping gradually until they all start popping at the same time. At this point, I'll just shake the pot a little bit so that the corn underneath will mix well and pop also. You can't really open the pot at this time because everything will be on your gas cooker. It took mine about 3 minutes from when the first one popped for all to pop well. I'll give it another shake at this time also to make sure that most of the corn pop. Now I reduce the heat to low heat and I'll open up the pot when I can't see any corn popping up again. And I'll add in sugar. You can add in sugar to the quantity you want. I used half cup of sugar for this. We'll add this in quickly before it starts melting. And now we have good use of the heavy pot because the heat it's generated already will help this sugar to melting into the popcorn. Stir it in for about 30 seconds and now I'll put off the heat and cover the pot. The heat in the pot will still be melting the sugar at this point. And now I'll open it up and give it the final mix, the final shake. The sugar has melted in well. This popcorn is so yummy. You see, you can't see any of the butter anymore. It's well incorporated into the popcorn. Look at our popcorn. I hope you try this recipe and let me know how it came out for you. What do you think about this recipe? Let me know in the comment section. And here also I have just a little bit of the corn that didn't pop well. Let me know if all of yours popped. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.